Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is The Last Hope Scar, one of our Pokemon campaigns using our custom Scar system, which is available for public playtest through our Discord. This is Season 1, Episode 23, Time and Training. We shall begin, as always, with introductions, beginning with the one and only, most adorable of them all, Kerr.
Hello everyone, I am Kerr, I am the Storyteller. I am here to bring happy, fun times to everybody, as my Digimon group learns, and we'll learn in a little bit from today. I love bringing happy, fun times to everybody, and I can't wait for you guys to enjoy today's session.
You stole our execution.
Don't worry. Just look at that donation goal. Yes, Brian. Depression is real. They're fighting the embodiment of it right now.
Don't worry. The depression likes shade.
So anyways, Brussel.
I am Tochemay, and I am playing Brussel, the Bulbasaur.
Baby! He is so baby!
I like how he peaks his mic like every single time he goes into that.
Uh-huh. Like I'm supposed to.
A generous bestowal.
Loberont sign Alma tipped $15. Moff cute.
Oh! Lobaron, thank you so much for that tip and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. And Brian, you as
A
well.
resplendent offering.
Brian Thwolf tipped $80. Let's see this fun.
Brian, you as well. Thank you so much for that tip, everybody, and supporting the channel. So I was going to mention this later, but today's tip goal, the full amount is higher than normal. Unfortunately, with the tip, I'm a little behind on rent, and so I need to, make up for that. But thank you so much for that support and helping out, everybody. I really appreciate it. Cobalt, you are up, by the way.
Okay. Sorry about that. But yeah, I am Octo, and I am playing Cobalt, the roughest, toughest gorilla around.
God, he's so hot.
And cute.
Very cute. Cobalt is cute.
I am Razim, and I am playing as Hunter, the dark psychic type, Puchena. And a shy bundle of social anxiety, who has somehow wound up as leader of all of these groups, and, well, I guess he's now embracing it a little bit.
I am Fox Fiend and I'm playing Kian, the friend therapist of the group.
Brian Thwolf thinks that's cute.
Aww. Yeah. And
I am Merl. I am playing Midnight, the Dark type Zora. And yes, Brian, that was indeed cute.
Hey all, this is Kenku or William Splitfoot, depending on where you find me. I'm playing Shale, the grass ground sandshrew, and nerd of the group, and, well, possible cook of the group in time.
I'm never quite so comfortable as when I'm at least 6 feet under.
is Kenku a little, or Shell a little bit quiet for anyone else as well, or
He
Yes,
is.
sir.
just me?
Mike was a little high because I had to move stuff for other things. Sorry.
Ah,
Is this a little
okay.
better?
Yeah, sounds better.
Okay.
And our guest star, at least for now, he's still technically a guest.
Yes, I am Taldarius, and I am continuing to play Shade, the dark type Zora that is gifting Domino with the happy fun times. Very happy, very fun, very time. He also got the best gift ever last session, and is very happy about it. And very, very happy that he managed to swindle Domino.
All right. And, Kerr, I'll let you pick somebody for the recap.
Let's see. Let's go with Shade. Shade, you get to do the recap for us.
All right. So we were dropped into seashore just after a brisk 30-minute fall by Domino. There we learned from a Pikachu that Seashore is a town that was gifted to an Arcanine after said Arcanine managed to beat Domino in a bet. Included in our little drop was the Komo-o, which, Shade decided to torment and also, drag along to make sure that he isn't out of sight. Following this, everyone decided that, you know what, considering the situation and the fact that just abducted us and took us to a random town with no explanation, we all kind of needed a drink. So we all ended up going to the local inn, where Shade had proceeded to beat the shit out of the Komo-o, like poking him over and over with a stick and occasionally thwapping because he was angry. The rest of the party, except for Brussel, I believe, went ahead and got fairly drunk after realizing that the alcohol here was a little bit stronger than was intended. Due to Shade's gentle treatment of the Komo-o with, Stick-kun, the Komo decided, whose name is Orin, by the way, Orin decided to, start invoking Bararu yet again, which called Bararu down, who was he was kind of resigned about the situation at this point, that this was already happening again. Shade was extremely pissed, poured very strong alcohol all over Orin's wounds, chugged an entire bottle of alcohol, and then hit him over the head with said bottle. And then the party explained to everyone that, hey, this is a war criminal that we're going to be executing in a couple of days anyway, so, he kind of deserves it, and, Cobalt brought up the fact that, Orin kind of killed their man.
Gleaming endowment.
Jim and _ tipped $25.
Gimmond, thank you so very much for that tip. Thank you all so very much for the support. I really appreciate you guys so much. That is the 3rd tier of the tip goal completed.
Woo! And seeing that a belligerent Shade had just knocked out his follower with an alcohol bottle, Bararu decides that the only thing left to do is also try to get drunk himself. So he sits down at the bar.
Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Drunk _ dragon _ era just resubscribed for 6 months. 3.
Thank you for that resub, Era, and your 6 months of support. I swear we'll get to finish this eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Yep, just another attempt.
Endowment.
So
we're getting
tipped
there.
$40, here to finish out the goal.
And Tochemay, thank you for that tip, and finishing the tip goal for this evening. At least for this game.
As everyone just keeps throwing money again. like last week.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
More money, more.
No recap, only tips. Speaking
only
of
tips.
recap, the party then decided to basically inquire as to what the hell Bararu's deal was anyway. And because of that, Bararu then ended up explaining to the now very drunk party, except for Brussel, that he never actually wanted to be the god of despair, and instead he likes things such as baking and, making people happy. And he kind of got stuck with this job, and now he has it.
Loberont sign Alma cheered with 300 eggy bitties, Zim cute less than 3.
And because of this, we found out that apparently we were supposed to go on some big quest to prove that the world should be allowed to live. The key word there was supposed to, and there was nothing actually in the rules that required this. So instead, the party started to needle him to give up exactly where his current location is, so that way we could show up. And also what the Guardians wanted, because he has 2 Guardians that are outside. One of the Guardians really wants a cat, and the other one really wanted to be an actor. So we're going to put on a show for him when we actually bother to show up. In exchange, we made things such as promising to invite Bararu to a party at one point, because he never gets invited to parties.
Commander. In response to your request, we have sent backup. Good luck, Commander. We are forever in your debt.
And so...
Just carry on. Just carry on.
Just carry on. Okay. And so... At one point, an argument breaks out over Shade's Pechaberry and the fact that it will eventually go bad, and Shade, being very drunk, just proclaims that he'll find a way. Instead of having to bother with that, Bararu blessed Shade's berry with the fact that it can be split up into copies of itself. It is forever fresh. It will heal all poisons and all diseases, and Shade has declared it the best gift ever. This is not foreshadowing whatsoever. Because of that, Shade decides that now he likes Bararu, and Shade and Cobalt have a bit of a drunk playground argument about fighting, which was clipped in case you want to see it. Then we kind of all just got drunk, went to bed, woke up the next day, and even though Shade literally was sleeping on top of Orin to make sure he didn't move anywhere, it appears that Domino has stolen our prisoner, was completely unrepentant about it, and declared that it would be far more dramatic if the prisoner had escaped and could come back for his promised revenge against Shade and the state, and, the rest of everyone.
Fox Fiendaji tipped $20. Since the tip goal is met, let's put this towards DLC outfits.
Thank you.
Are we
for
getting
that
more
tip.
or what?
Thank you as well, Fox Feet.
All right. Meanwhile, Domino gave the entire party gifts, and entered into a little bet with Shade that Shade maliciously rigged in his favor, and has subsequently won. And because Domino is a sore loser, he dumped us back in Hilltop, saying to get the fuck out of his town. After that, there was a little bit of ability training, where Shade's ability is probably not illusion. At least not the way it's supposed to work. And yeah, I think that's about everything. I didn't take notes, so I might have actually missed something, so let me know if I did miss anything.
Sounds about right.
I have no idea, so I'm going... Yeah, I'm going to assume that it was good.
The only thing in downtime is
And-
Shale led to, I asked at the end. Shale is getting some lessons from Marie on some cooking, but that's about it.
And
yeah.
those gifts.
Sorry.
Also,
Well, yeah, I didn't want to
shade
go
your,
over the gifts.
Oh yeah.
Also, Shade, your mic has been a little breaking up.
You've been popping. I was going to wait to mention it after the recap.
Yeah.
Also, we've got a
Okay,
hype
well, I
train,
will try to-
apparently.
Truly, this is the dankest dungeon.
Thank you, I do
Hidden
think.
Things tipped $5. My turn. Paintball.
I guess it was his turn. Is it any better, by the way? Testing, 1, 2,
No.
3, audio check.
Still static.
Okay.
Also,
right.
one moment, everyone. I'm going to step away for just a moment. I'll be right back.
All right, while he stepped away, I'm going to quickly restart to fix this.
All right.
Actually, no. You know what? I'm going to do this the lazy way. Boom, lazy way. Well, you rolled a 20, but it's the wrong system and on a D100.
Oh, no. That was on purpose. That's to determine a coupon code that I'm about to make for Streamloops.
Oh,
Just 'cause I can.
I was just trying to make a joke about it being a D20. On that.
Oh,
Because it's the wrong system and it was on a D100.
But
But
it
you did
was
get a nat
actually a 20.
Yeah, he did roll a nat 20.
You're back. I hit restroom.
All right. By the way, this setting on my mic is better, right?
yep, so far, yeah.
Yes.
All right, cool. Just wanted to make sure. It won't block out the background noise as well, but you know.
Hello?
Hello.
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 I was muted.
Oh no.
Hey, I am back though.
Well, welcome back.
But yes. I always just wanted to be a baker. Okay, I didn't want to destroy world. I just wanted to be a baker. I like baking. He was a baby. He was a sweet baby. You guys are not going to like what's going to be happening because you're going to be facing not baby. Not baby.
Oh no.
Okay.
But yes, anything else anyone wants to add or anything before we get started and get into things?
No?
Yeah, she's throwing in the master ball.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it with that. Also, Cobalt cute.
No.
Cobalt is cute, yes. Can confirm.
No.
Okay. So then, shall we get started, everybody? Oh, what delightful times we shall have.
Hi, Domino.
Hello, fucker.
Don't worry, you
And
still have
demonetized.
We made it. We made it a little bit farther this time before we got to.
Well, yeah, I mean, the recap only took like at least 5 minutes.
So anyways, yeah, let's get this started. Kerr, if you would be so cute.
Oh. All right, so we are going to transition, everybody. I'm taking over for a moment. Don't worry about it, darlings. We are going to transition. We are going to move forward a little bit into the future. Precisely 2 weeks into the future, everybody. This is a chance to time skip. This is a chance for you all to spend your experience points and whatnot.
Already done.
Wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Also, my brain is blanking on the thingies. What are the thingies called that I give out?
Attributes, merits,
Merits.
No.
and XP.
Yes. I also have to give out attributes, don't I?
Like,
Yeah.
you don't
I mean,
have
you
to,
don't
but,
have.
We're
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah, we're ahead on that. We're at +5 at this point.
We're
Yeah.
at 13 right now.
I think we're good on attributes, but merits could definitely use a few, and bonus XP is always an option.
Yeah.
Yes. I am going to give you guys 10 merits. And I'm going to give you 10 bonus experience.
Okay.
Okay. In that
Oh,
regard,
60?
would Marie's trip? Could I get a discount on a cooking specialty with the training?
I will allow this, yes.
Yeah.
By how much?
How many?
You have a
Hold on.
teacher for it, so I will allow.
By how much?
Half.
Half. Okay. Then I will take the. I will use 7 of that, or I guess 8 of that. I don't know if it's rounded up or rounded down, and get the specialty.
Everything in this system is based on math rules for rounding, so
Okay,
half would mean
so it
saved.
cost 8. Yep. Okay.
So what are we at for total merits and XP now then?
I have 31 and 160.
That's what I was at, yeah.
160. Okay.
Because we just got
160.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I needed.
What the hell was... Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
I'll have to fix that later.
Oh, one thing I meant to ask you, Kerr.
Yes.
Is the whole shade no longer looking emaciated an actual, like, permanent thing, or is it just, like...
Yes,
you know?
permanent.
Okay. All right.
By the way, we said we had like 13 attributes in total.
13, yeah.
13.
You should have
Okay.
a max health of 13.
Yeah, because we got one. We got one as part of the I will fail deal that Kin did.
Okay. Then I was actually down by 1. So yeah.
I am going to beef up Hunter's Silent Darkness, I think.
I'm gonna bump up my fight a little bit, and I'm also gonna give myself a new move. Well, at least until like it's not fully done, but like I need to get like some kind of steel move. So I'm gonna like work up building up Metal Claw.
Yeah, outside of craft cooking, I have Shale now has the custom ground move I put together in Sand Slice. Also body to 4 off the attribute.
Okay, let's see.
That is...
But yeah, this is gonna be also a little bit of a weaker version of Metal Claw for now, until like because I need to have 5 more XP. to get the amount that I want to have for it. And then also gotta work in the save the XP for when I need to get the percentage chance of raising my attack by 1.
Taldarius.
Yes.
Because I forget how we have this set up right now, it was sphere. So if I want it to be a sphere effect,
yes,
it starts at 5-foot radius. And if I want to increase that range, it's the extra 5 for adding on another 10 feet for 15-foot radius, right? Is that how we set it up?
The way that we had set it up is that basically it's the same thing as the what's the word for it? It's the same as the reach and range over on the general effects tab, because we put it in both places, but that was more for being able to control how far out it started from you. Because the area of effect is meant for like an area of effect move.
But how are we handling the increased area of effect?
You just have to purchase the area of effect again. That was how we were handling it. We could change it, but you know.
It'll be
that
something.
Was how we were handling it. Yeah.
Well,
it was on the list of things I was going to ask you the other day, but we didn't end up doing.
Yeah. Which we won't be doing until... Well, we'll probably do it on the 4th.
Hopefully. I got a bunch of stuff I need to ask, and, you know.
For now, yeah. A sphere radius works for me.
Yep. What skill would you say would be used for impersonation?
Subterfuge.
Yeah.
That's what I figured, but there's also an argument for perform.
Well, on that front, it all depends on what you want to argue for. You
Yeah,
could argue for it being
that's
subterfuge. You could argue for it being perform. Technically, deception also falls under negotiation.
Yeah. So that's why I was asking, because like there was like multiple different options.
Hey, so I'm going to take a specialty under craft for medieval defense. I feel it's appropriate.
I applaud that.
All right. I guess I'll ask this, Kerr. If Shade is using his ability, which option do you think would be best for like what you're going to be
Subterfuge.
asking?
I think subterfuge.
Okay. Because I want him to have basically spent 2 weeks working on his ability for obvious reasons, especially if Midnight ever explained like, hey, by the way, your ability is really fucky. It shouldn't do that.
I would have said that at some point.
Right. In that case, yeah.
I'm good with my purchases.
I am good as well.
Yep, I'm gonna spend 15 on learning how to impersonate people.
Yeah, nice. I got another point in melee, and that was about it.
So if I wanted to increase range from 1 to 2, that'd be 10 points.
Correct.
Yep, 10 XP.
But then if I wanted to increase it further to 3, that'd be a total of 25 points.
Yep.
Yes.
And if I wanted to increase it to 4 after that, that'd be a 45 points.
Mm-hmm.
Then if I wanted to increase it to 5 after that, that'd be 70 points.
What are you referring to?
Increasing range from 1 to 5.
From 1 to 5, yeah, that'd be 70 points, because going from 0 to 5 is 75.
I have the XP to do that. Can I do that? Am I allowed to do that? Kurt?
Yes.
Yes, I'm allowed to do that. Awesome. And I still have 30 experience to spend somewhere. Let's go ahead and get an armor specialty. That would be under, let's see, trained skills. That feels like a trained skill specialty. But no, that would be under a natural skill specialty, integrity.
Yeah, I would think that would be what it'd be under.
Yeah. And it's 15 to get a specialty, and with armor, it goes from light to medium to heavy. Alright, you've got a little background noise.
Alright.
But yeah, so as I was saying, for armor, it goes from light to medium to heavy in order of specialties, right?
That's for
Or can they just, yeah. Can they just pick up like heavy armor specialty without going into light?
So as far as those go, those are going to be feats, and I haven't finished those rules yet. For now, just consider it as it works for now.
It works for now. Okay. So, go ahead and purchase some of the specialties for now, but we'll rework it later.
Correct. But you do need to get light, then medium, then heavy.
Okay. And so with 30 XP left, I can get light, then medium, but not quite heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that. I'm not using what I bought for a little while.
All right.
Oh yeah, I need to save up XP too, so I can use armor as well. Because I mean, eventually this Ryoru is gonna be like in a knight armor and all that. Well, I'm saving it until we figure out armor. Or have we figured out armor yet?
Not quite.
Not quite? Okay. I'll just save it for when we do figure out armor.
For now, rules are in place for armor itself. They do need play tested, so I would like if people started to use it. But for now, they are there.
Yeah, armor gives integrity, evasion penalty, movement penalty, skill penalty, and unskilled penalty.
Mm.
I guess another thing to square away is what did Domino end up giving before the end of the day?
I know Shale got the really good medical kit, which he gave his regular one to Kin.
Mm-hmm.
Kerr?
Sorry, I was getting water. He didn't get anything for you, Shane, after what you pulled.
Oh, is he failing in his duties?
No, he's just putting it off because he's pissed at you.
But then
there was
he
a bad
didn't
deal.
give me a Christmas gift.
Before the end of the day.
Before the end of the day, like he said it was his duty to. Uh-huh.
Fair. He gave you a berry.
Okay.
Any particular berry?
It is a pure white berry that looks like it's almost made of salt.
Oh, it's snowberry.
Does he bother explaining anything, or is it just a
Nope.
all right, now get out of my sight?
It's just there. As you're getting ready to lay down thinking he didn't get you anything, it's just sitting there on your pillow.
It's his version of a lump of coal. It's gonna give you the desiccated status effect.
Oh, God.
Nice.
I mean,
As he eats it, it turns him into a mummy.
don't hate the play, I hate the game. Just because you agree with it.
When you play games with the Fae, there's one thing you must never do. Win. And then rub it in their face.
That doesn't sound like nearly as much fun, so I'm going to continue rubbing it in Domino's face.
Anyway, shall we get this party started?
Yes. But yes, so let's start in order, I think, with Shade, since he's right next to my picture.
No other reason. No other reason.
No, Tochemay shared something with me and I just couldn't stop laughing. So, it's been about 2 weeks now, Shade. You've had a chance to just sort of relax, unwind, be able to just kind of get in with it and everything. So what have you been doing over these last 2 weeks?
Shade has been working on a handful of things, but primarily what he's been doing is working on his impersonation skills and the the actual like ability that he has, and trying to figure out why it's being weird compared to what Midnight said it should be, because he thought it worked perfectly right afterwards, until his hopes and dreams of it having worked were dashed by the other Zora. And trying to figure out what it actually fucking does, because it should not be doing that. But yeah, he spent basically the past 2 weeks just kind of working on his ability.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has an idea, but he wants to make sure that he actually understands what's going on before he pursues it.
Okay.
Is it supposed to be an illusion, but it appears it made an actual change.
Which should not be happening.
Alright.
Yay, TF.
So yeah, that's what he'd be doing.
Okay. Sounds good though. I'm just trying to get like a sense of what everyone was up to over these weeks.
Alright.
Brussel, what were you up to?
Oh boy.
I'm making an offer you can't refuse.
With the new map, testing that out.
Mm-hmm.
Upping my soul and mind.
Wait, how are you upping your soul and mind?
Wait, no, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, those are attributes. Kerr is the one that decides when we get those up.
You might get some of those down the line soon, depending on what happens.
Just need to make deals with the GM. No, it is with the GM, not with Domino.
I was about to say, they might be able to help with that.
Darlings, would you not like to wish to make a deal with me? Not you. You can go fuck yourself and jump off a cliff.
What? You don't want to make a deal with me, Domino?
Go. You said the D word.
Oh, I don't have anything for you right now. It's just about the possibility. You said you didn't want to.
And Brussel would be taking care of things so that everybody else would have a calm vacation time.
Brussel, kill anyone that would get in the way of my friend's relaxation.
God.
Oh.
I got a new animation.
Okay, that is cute.
Pain tries to be a good boy.
Pain is a good boy.
Oh, when are you gonna drag the therapy dog into this game, Kerr? Consider you dropped that on me in the mage game.
I mean, I'm sure you guys are going to be fine. You don't need therapy, right?
It happened with what was his name? I have it here somewhere. Pio. What did happen with Pio?
Give me a moment.
Pio was that Rapidash with the odd coloring that was there to give therapy.
Greaves and his Wagoner wares.
There's one character that needs therapy from all this, and it's the one that got away.
Don't worry about that.
Therapy. No, the one that got
He
away
would've-
was an execution.
He would have had
You're
the
not-
ultimate therapy in death, but someone got in the way.
You're not sure where Pio's gone to. You haven't seen him.
Well, to be fair, like he was back in, whatever town we started in, and we're in Hilltop right now. So, assuming we don't go back, but
We were in Hilltop at that time.
Oh, we were? Okay.
Yeah.
This is what I get for not having notes. It's like punishment.
A miss! Not enough here.
You have returned.
Louvel Wolf just resubscribed for 8 months. Egg.
Louvel, thank you for that resub and your 8 months of support.
I do like what you're up to, though, Brussel. I do improve. Cobalt, what are you up to over these 2 weeks?
I want to say Cobalt has been improving. Has been improving his fighting moveset. He has been working on learning the move Metal Claw.
Zaya has been right there at your side, beating the shit out of you and trying to make you the best Riolu you can be.
Yeah. So yeah, he's been helping me with that.
Sounds good. Sounds
Yeah.
good though. What about Hunter?
Hunter would be in hiding after the events of not the last session, but the one before. The whole dipping into, embracing that God Emperor thing that they keep insisting on did not sit well with him. But it was a means to an end, basically. While in hiding, he was practicing with his Eyelet Darkness, working on improving his capability with it and getting better at utilizing it.
Hunter is baby.
Considering right now his shadows basically just respond to whatever he's feeling at the moment, he wants a little bit more control. But yeah, he's doing that off on his own, as separated from everybody else as he can be.
Baby is training by himself. What about Kin? Kin, what are you up to over these 2 weeks?
Well, what hasn't Ken been up to over these last 2 weeks? So, between spending time training how to use armor with Marie and practicing his range skill so that he'll actually hit harder when he attacks in the future. And he, as well as probably also helping manage and run the town if Hunter's been hiding for most of it. I bet he's barely had any time to actually try to comfort Hunter.
Probably, yes.
So yeah, that's what Kin's been up to. Training in armor, training in ranged, and helping make sure the town stays running. Taking care of any of the bureaucracy stuff that needs to happen. That hasn't been happening while we've been away.
Okay. I like it. I like it. Midnight, what about you?
Hello.
What's our dear Midnight up to?
Midnight's been assisting Shade with trying to figure out what the heck is going on with his ability as best as he can. He's racking his head. He's like, huh, that's not how that's supposed to work. What is going on here? And doing some research on the side on that, and kind of just doing odd jobs around the village, helping helping villagers out with anything that they need help with, kind of mood lighting when not doing that.
Okay. Yes, it has been a crazy 2 weeks, Midnight, and you still haven't figured out what the hell is going on with Shade.
No. I have a feeling that is going to be an ongoing ongoing thing.
No, this isn't the way things are supposed to work. How is it working this way?
Like,
so
midnight in his head is just like, that's not how that's supposed to be. That's not how that's supposed to work. That's not how that's supposed to work. Internal screaming intensifies.
So Midnight, how long till Midnight actually throws in the towel and says, "Screw it! I have no idea what the heck is actually going on."
And yet Midnight just can't give up. Midnight can't
give
stop
up.
until he figures it
I've
out.
got to know what's going on. There is a solution. There is a logical explanation somewhere.
As his brain explodes.
Meanwhile, Shade's like, how the hell is this supposed to work? Whatever.
As he just picks up an apple with his extended large arm. When it's not supposed to go that way.
Huh, I wonder if I turn into other people and pretend to be them, if I could get away with it.
This defies everything I have ever known.
I'm gonna go see how long it takes for people to realize that it's me instead of the person that I'm supposed to be.
Well, you gotta try to impersonate a Domino.
No, not doing that one.
Just further submit yourself on the Domino
iron
shit
knives
list.
start coming out.
Not doing that one.
What? Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is not fine.
Everything is absolutely terrible.
Shade doesn't know what happens if he turns into something, if he takes on the weaknesses. And so, considering that he doesn't know how all that works, he's not doing that.
Everything's fine. It's just how big of a fine is it?
That's for them to find out. And last but not least, I know what our delicious salad has been doing. They have been the emergency food rations for the group if they needed it.
No!
Yes.
You are now
No.
Paimon. Congratulations.
No! No! No!
Yes, yes.
No!
And more yes.
So, Shell,
In
what have you actually been up to?
reality, Shale has been busy between first, of course, as noted, he has been working with with Marie on cooking, mostly focusing on simple things and things that could be for camp cooking, but yeah, cooking in general. Outside of that, with Marie's help, if she wishes, he's been working on a couple moves. Anyone who would watch it would see him spinning around, throwing sand as he spins, or summoning up strange color, imaginary grass and jumping out of it like some strange assassin. Outside of that, when he has time, which don't know how much time he'd have, he'd be over helping out at the helping Jal out over at the medic site.
And thus the start
Okay.
of Pokemon coming out of the grass.
I mean, the move is the move itself is basically a redo of I call it Brush Strike. It's a slightly reduced version of Trailblazer, and Trailblazer is coming out of the grass, is striking as if coming out of a bush. So I basically, in my head, it's the target sees the grass just suddenly appear around, and then Shale jumps out with a striking claw.
Okay.
And that's everything I can think of.
All right. So, could someone roll a 1d7 for me, please?
I don't know if we have a die that would divide
6.
that way.
5.
No, I mean I literally rolled a d7. It came up with a 6.
All right.
Oh hey, isn't that me alphabetically?
Yes, yes, it is, Shade. It is you.
Is Domino wanting a rematch? Is that what we're hearing?
No, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. I am just. It's like the dice knows, everyone. It's like the dice know sometimes.
Hey, look, I rolled a d7. I don't know what to tell you.
I know, but you were probably going to be just like the most hilarious one. All right. So, on this lovely, lovely day, it's a very nice out. Perfect for going outside and doing what you might want. What are you up to on this fine day, Shade?
Like I said, Shade's current, objectives is just things such as, going from place to place and attempting to be someone else and basically turning it into a game of how long can he be someone else before someone calls him out and says, Shade, stop it.
Mm-hmm.
When he's actually going around as himself, he'll probably be spreading around the newly named Bararu berry.
Okay.
You know, considering that he doesn't exactly have like good seasonal gifts, but hey, you know, he got the best gift ever and he's gonna share it.
Aw.
Nice. Nice. I like it. So
Yes, he
go
will be
ahead.
calling it a Bararu berry.
I will add one of those to my inventory.
All right. So Shade, where would you say you would be around noonish, give or take?
Noon would be a good place to probably be in the market, because that's probably where there's going to be a bit of a lunch rush. Crowds to slip into, change into people, pretend to be people, give out gift.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Good hustle
Okay.
and bustle to actually ply and practice what he wants to be doing.
Okay. Okay. Now question for everybody else. Would any of you be at the market then around this time period, around lunchtime?
I probably would be.
You would or wouldn't be?
I would be.
Okay.
Training's hungry work.
I'm gonna say sure because we're I'm getting some ingredients for the cooking classes.
If
Okay.
Kin weren't so busy, they probably would be, but Kin's kind of busy with everything they're juggling.
Yes, but Kin does need food. Kin does need to eat.
I wrote in my notes with the 2-week gap that Kin was being a busybody.
Just a second, someone's knocking on my door.
What about you, Brussel?
Well, there's a certain conqueror that would be fixing food at this time. So that would be the best place for me to go. Make appearances there.
Brussel, I don't have to go out to eat if I don't want to. I choose to go out and eat. I could just have my personal chef whip me up something if I wanted to. And Hunter.
Yes.
What about you? Would you be anywhere near the market for lunch or such?
Probably not.
That's what I figured, because people and such.
He is still isolating himself. I imagine he's probably got an office in the town, and people, probably Kin or Marie just leave food there and it disappears the next day. But otherwise, yeah, he is avoiding everybody.
Okay. The poor ball of social anxiety. Oh god, the poor ball of social anxiety.
As a matter of fact, you probably see Kin more than most people, and it's as Kin is running through doing stuff. Let's see. Nope, Kin's not in the market at that moment.
Okay.
Midnight is not in the market. He is at the guild house reading every book he can find on Zoras and illusions.
This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense.
This defies everything I have ever known. I will get to the bottom of it, even if it kills me.
Even if it kills Shade.
Him.
Even if it kills Shade.
As Midnight slowly starts creeping over Shade with the knife. All right.
I just need a piece
Time
to
to
study.
dissect.
We need to dissect him. We need
Midnight.
to find out.
Turning into the mad scientist.
Shade's slowly driving them insane.
To be fair, Shay would probably be driving a lot of people slowly insane.
Just a tad. People are a little paranoid, more paranoid than they used to be with your antics, Shade. Could I have a roll from everyone who is at the market, please?
All right.
Let me see. Real quick.
Quick question. For
Answer.
You. Shade, how good are you at impersonating other people? At acting like them?
Well, it depends on the person, but and how much I have to talk, and well, how different they are from I normally am. But I think I'm getting pretty good at doing things like looking like them, acting like them.
Okay. So, on average, about how long does it take, do you think, for someone to realize that they're talking to you instead of someone else?
Should I make a check for that?
Yeah.
All right. And you said you wanted to be some sort of subterfuge check.
Yes.
It's not my best one. I'm going to use cunning for this for obvious reasons.
Because I can totally imagine Shade's sass giving him away. I think so. That's a lot of dice.
Specialty helps. Gives an extra.
Mm.
1, 2, 4.
They probably would not notice or figure it out at all.
Well, they caught me a lot early on when I was still figuring it out, but nowadays it takes them quite a while, and generally it's because I do something dumb like smirk.
Now the question is, who are you looking like?
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends about who I'm looking like at the time. Like, if I was gonna be pretending to be Hunter, for example, I would just keep my face afraid the entire time and barely have to talk. I was actually thinking about offering to impersonate him at important things. He'd probably take me up on that.
As Shade takes over as Hunter's body double, so Hunter doesn't have to people at all.
By the way, I forgot the roll for being at the market. What do I need to roll again?
I just rolled a flat d10 with a predetermined number in mind that if it rolled, I was there. Because Kin's just not likely to actually be there with how busy he is.
Perception roll. This would be a perception roll for everyone who's at the market.
Got it.
Okay. Perception.
This is especially important for two of you.
That should be a 5,
Rolling
I
with
think.
logic.
Yeah, I'll take 5.
Just in case here, I'll use one of my soul boosts. Hey.
All right, I got 4.
Hey, that's a good soul.
Okay.
Hey, look, Shade is impersonating one of my lackeys.
To be fair, Shay would also be offering to impersonate Brussel at times.
Give
him an alibi.
As Shane has no idea that Brussel actually. No one actually knows that Brussel is actually basically the kingpin of the Pokemon Mafia.
Hey, look, doesn't matter. Shane has like an open offer for the party to like turn into them if they ever want it.
But alright, so Cobalt, Shale, and Shade, all of you pass the roll.
Okay.
So you feel it before it happens. The air suddenly gets ice cold for a few seconds before a ring just seems to form in midair towards the middle of the market. And it's small at first, and everyone quickly like moves away from it, looking at it nervously as it begins to glow before the ring widens and grows larger.
Oh, that's not a good sign. Bararu normally doesn't show up like that.
And out of the ring, it is not Bararu that walks through it. Instead, what you see is a probably actually I take that back. Cobalt and Shade. The thing that you see first, that you guys would probably be most focused on, is the battered, bruised, and almost broken body of a certain Komo being dragged through basically by one leg. Basically, he's just being dragged on the ground, like haphazardly by the leg through this ring.
Does he still have Shade's pull rope around his leg?
Yes. And the figure who is walking through is what looks to be very, very beautiful. His fur is pure snow white, and he is actually walking on two legs, not four. But otherwise, he looks to be a Ninetales. Except all of his nine tails are all curled up into one big, fluffy white tail, which is kind of sashaying back and forth.
Hey, you brought back my rope. Oh, and the prisoner too, I guess. Thanks.
He just kind of looks around for a second. You do see on his chest there is a marking. And it is a marking that all of you would recognize because, well, yes, even Shade would. Because this is a marking that you have seen before on Hunter's forehead.
And on Gliscor's, I said the wrong. Not Gliscor. The horses.
Yes.
Okay.
It is that crest again that he has.
Okay.
And Shade, what exactly did you say again?
Oh, hey, you brought back my rope that got taken from me. Oh, and the prisoner too, thanks. Basically just being a little shit by mentioning the rope is more important than Orin.
He glances at the rope before pulling it off and basically just tossing it to you, Shade. Before just kind of lifting him up by one leg. The poor Komo looks like he's been beaten to an inch of his life. Before he just kind of drops him and lets him flop onto the ground. So, you're one of the ones who did this to him?
Oh, okay, so important clarification. When he broke down like an absolute little bitch after we got rid of Bararu for a little bit, the only one who actually hurt him at that point was his brother, who is probably somewhere around here.
I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Cobalt. How's it going? Anyways, yeah, so the one who actually beat him up a lot was him. I just hit him with a stick a lot when he refused to fight afterwards and was just a sad, moping sack of shit. I did hit him with a bottle, though, and poured alcohol on him, so... I guess technically I was one of the people who hurt him, but I only hit him, like, once, and Cobalt hit him, like, a lot. Why, are you here to try and set back up the execution? Did he not pass the after-action report standards? Bararu get tired of him? What's happening here?
No,
'Cause all I know is that Domino took him and gave him back to Bararu, and now you're here, and... Well, normally the temperature only drops when Bararu himself shows up, but he's not here, otherwise I'd be offering him a beer.
No, he was just such a bitch that he was a bit of an embarrassment, so I was here to set the record straight, apparently, with what he was going to do.
Oh, well, okay, so if you're here for the fight, I definitely appreciate it, although I really wish it was him, because he was the one that was acting like a piece of shit.
He gives him a light kick. Yeah, he didn't survive he didn't survive my light training regiment. He just kept pussying out like a bitch.
Well, don't worry, that seems to be his motto. Hey, look, at least you don't have to deal with him constantly verbally sucking off Bararu the whole time.
Oh no, I heard that. Oh, my lord will save me. He'll have mercy on me and tell you to stop. He will make sure that you will rue the day that you made his servant beg for mercy from you. Believe me, I have a whole 2 weeks of this.
Yeah, you know, I actually feel really sorry for you now. The last time he did that, I hit him over the head with a liquor bottle. That seemed to do the trick.
Oh, I broke every bone in his body 6 or 7 times and then had another Pokemon heal him.
You couldn't have done that before dropping him back off here?
Well, I didn't want to take away the enjoyability if you wanted to do it too. Well, if you survive, but I figured if you were able to at least survive this piece of shit, you might have a chance.
Not to interrupt too much, but I do want to point out that the healing moves that Pokemon have don't actually restore things like broken bones or such. They just basically restore fighting spirit, vitality kind of stuff.
They have a god.
That's fair.
Can't argue with God.
Bararu, he pushed out again. Fix him. Thank you. All right. No, my lord. Please, I'll be loyal. Save your servant from this trial. Come on, bitch. Maybe if you can actually throw a punch, you might not get beaten so badly.
All right. Well, look, I really appreciate the thoughtfulness, although we don't exactly have the same, well, level of healing here as Bararu is probably able to bring to bear. You know what? Whatever.
New beginnings.
You know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna call it good if I'm just gonna hit him with a stick again. Actually, I broke the other bottle over Domino's head, but otherwise I would have hit him with the other bottle right here.
The god of despair will heal him for more pain.
Breathe, Kerr.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just imagining here. I'm just imagining right here his entire cult. Yes, our great Lord Bararu obviously healed him so that he could suffer even more. Bararu, I just didn't want him to keep crying so much. I just wanted to help him. That was all.
But just to make sure that, like, you know, we're being perfectly clear here, he literally never managed to throw a single punch at us, so I have no clue how we would have fared against him, because he literally didn't even throw a punch. And I'm
He looks
still
down-
disappointed by that, Orin. I wanted to hit you very hard.
He looks down at Orin.
Actually, that is a very good voice line.
That's forever.
I'm very disappointed with you. Really, you couldn't even throw one punch, and you were supposed to be one of the commanders. Wow. Apparently, I'm going to have to do some follow-up work with our forces if this little piece of shit got so high up.
Well, that's what I told Bararu. He really needed to work on his, like, Minion of Despair training. Whatever you got going on there. If this, I'm sure you're a lot more competent, but it really takes the sting out of a lot of stuff. Really takes the gravitas out of it if this is the first one you meet.
I was on vacation. I had a lot of PTO saved up.
Oh well, I hope that was rather nice. Unfortunately, you're probably not going to be able to take any for quite a while if you're being sent out here.
Yeah, well, that's why I took it, because I figured shit was about to start getting real now. So, use it or lose it.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh, by the way, could
Our
you...
illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Kieran Snowden just resubscribed for 13 months. Duke Razim Duke.
Hey, so would you mind telling Bararu that I haven't forgotten about the party to invite him to, and both of the Guardians that we haven't forgotten about the cat and putting on a show, respectively.
He nods slightly.
By the way, is there anything that you wanted? I know you just got off of the whole PTO thing, but we're really looking to skip the whole epic quest thing, so we just kind of convinced Bararu to tell us where he's at, and we're gonna, show up at some point and bring gifts.
I really wanted to beat the shit out of you, but that's just because I like beating the shit out of people.
Well, hey, look, if you want to have a good fight, I'm all down for a good fight. Cobalt, are you up for a good fight?
That's a trick question. Cobalt's always up for a good fight.
Yeah.
Cobalt, fight? Did somebody say fight?
I heard fight.
Yeah, so this guy apparently just wants a good fight at some point. So, I want to fight. I know you want to fight. Maybe the rest of the group wants to get into a fight. A couple of weeks off. Ken probably has, at least a couple of frustrations to work off.
Yeah.
If you could pull Midnight out of the wherever he is studying.
Oh,
Yeah,
if you
we'll
want to
do-
go gather
oh.
your little group, go ahead.
Yep.
I can wait a minute or two.
Wait, before we get started though, I run over to Orin. I kind of poke him. I poke him right now to see if he's conscious. Is he conscious?
Oh.
There you go. I go, hey, what'd you do? Almost forgot, but what did you do with our dad's books? I know you took them.
They're back at back at the temple.
Where's your temple?
It is the great Lord's temple.
Well,
only followers. As he says that, he gets kicked in the head. As the Ninetales just lets out a soft sigh. He gave you a question. You can just answer it normally. And to answer it, it would be the temple at Mount Sinus, where Bararu is currently residing at.
Okay, yeah, he showed us where that was.
Yeah.
Thanks for the answer.
All right.
I'm sorry, I get really pissed off when people beat around the bush or act like it's not an answer they're going to eventually give.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. We had to get Bararu's name out of Bararu himself because he declared we weren't even worried they'd hear it.
You're not worthy to say his name. Gets kicked in the head again.
Again,
You know-
I really thought that he would go on the line of he's not even worthy to speak Bararu's name, but
See, we're a religion, though. We're meant to be welcoming to other people. And you can't really welcome other people to the religion if they don't know the god's fucking name, you fucking idiot!
I nearly forgot. Shade is gonna go and try and find a stick to poke Bararu with while everyone else shows up.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go find Midnight.
I'm done.
Shade,
Yeah, I'm
you'd be
gonna-
able to find a stick.
Jail's gonna stay to the side and try to work the booths while people are gathering. He seems a little nervous about this.
And Cobalt, you would be able to find Midnight.
Yeah. They go, hey, Midnight!
Huh? What's up?
There's a fight going down the market. You coming?
Why not? I'm not figuring this out today. He puts
Yeah.
the book
Which
away.
is,
Yeah.
as Midnight's eye is twitching and he's just giving small shakes and twitches.
Maybe a good fight will work this out.
I go,
He has suffered extreme sanity damage.
Yeah, put down the book, nerd, and just come help fight.
Okay.
You good?
No, I can't figure it out. God damn it. I can't figure it out. It's not supposed to be that. It's not supposed to work like that. Oh, whatever. Let's fight.
I shrug and I just lead Midnight to the marketplace.
Okay. There would be Pokemon going out, basically going like, what? Basically telling everyone about what's going on here. So, Brussel, your people immediately come telling you what the hell is going on.
Oh boy, looks like Cobalt's causing some trouble. Better get out there.
And Kin, there is a knock at your door.
You will fall yet.
Come in. Ruffles of paper.
Excuse me, Mr. Kin?
Yeah?
We have a bit of a situation at the marketplace.
From benign to catastrophic disaster of the universe, where does it hit on the scale?
He pauses for a moment before checking the note that he was given. Apparently, it's on the equivalency of Domino not saying he is perfect.
Hold up. What?
Be back
All
in a
right,
sec.
tell me more.
Apparently some Pokemon just showed up, Ninetales, with a beaten up Como.
I'll aid you if I can.
Also, apparently he had a mark on his chest like Hunter does.
Beating up Como. Well, sounds like it's time to prepare for an execution.
But apparently they're getting ready to fight in the marketplace.
Is Cobalt there?
Yes.
I'm sure he'll have fun.
So is Shade.
Oh. Are there any stakes to this fight, or is it just for the heck of it?
Unknown, but apparently the Ninetales said that he wanted to show you all what you missed out for this, what this Como should have done to you.
Yeah, sure, I can spare a few minutes. I go ahead and put up whatever treaties or trade agreements I was going through and head on out.
puts a gone to lunch, be back in 30 on the door.
Yeah. Gone for lunch. Be back in 30.
He never makes it back.
Boy, that's the longest half hour in history.
Longest half hour in his life.
He never had a chance.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. But yes, you might want to be there for them. We're still looking for Mayor Hunter.
Oh, give me a sec then. Finds the darkest corner of like the next room over. And
Oh God. Octo.
Oh.
Octo's starting the tractor.
Sorry. That was my headset turning off for a second. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, I was just gonna make the joke of Octo has pulled out the wood chipper.
I was
He's
gonna
gonna
say
throw him in the wood chipper.
yeah, no, I attempt to find Hunter with probably a good idea of where he is.
Okay.
Want me to make a roll for that at all, or?
Yes.
I think someone's. No, that's not my door. That's been knocked on. Okay. Probably mind, empathic, investigation or perception.
Probably
Perception.
investigation.
I could say investigation too.
I'm better at perception than I am investigation, but it's only by one die. Would I get any additional dice for knowing Hunter as well as I do?
I'll give you one.
Alright. Investigation. No, I don't find him. I don't find him at all, but I do call out to him and probably in the general area that I think he probably is in, and say, "Hey, something's going down at the marketplace. Sounds like you'll probably want to be there for it. I'm told it's on the level of Domino admitting he's not perfect or something like that." And then I make my way to.
Yeah, you get no
go ahead.
response.
Of course. And then I make my way down to the market. Yeah. Good luck finding Hunter. When he doesn't want to be found, it's nigh impossible to find him.
And what about you, Shale?
I'm already in the market.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was wondering what you were up to.
He's just gonna continue. If those in the market want to work to get the ingredients, he'll continue to work until he has to fight. He's not too up for this because this is not a fight that's in his favor at all. As we found out the last time he has a fight an ice type. But yeah, so right now he's focusing on what Marie asked of him until he has to change tasks.
Okay. And before long, everyone would be gathering here at the market who was told and wanted to come. And the Ninetails just kind of watching, arms crossed, as Shade is just poking the Como with the stick.
Shade has been, just over and over. Hey, weren't you gonna take revenge on the stick the next time we came? Huh? Wasn't that something you were gonna do, Orin? Take revenge on the stick? Poke, poke.
I will make you rue this day.
Uh-huh. And is this going to be the same level of rue as a couple weeks ago, or a new or lesser? How are you going to quantify this, WAP?
The Ninetails is just kind of chuckling at all this before glancing over as he sees like the gathering Pokemon. So, you got a place where we can actually do this? I kind of want to beat the shit out of all of you.
Actually, I do believe we have an area, an arena area. It might need a little. It might need a little cleaning up. It probably hasn't been used a lot since the festival or whatever it was. You know, the one where Hunter became mayor of the town.
Yes, the festival. He just kind of chuckles and reaches down and grabs the Como's leg. Well, lead the way. I don't mind fighting in front of the entire town. I'll just make my job easier.
Yeah, it's this way. Lead the way there.
He's just gonna drag the Como along with him as he's walking.
Just to be clear, I'm not actually interested in fighting you. I'm just here to watch the show. I'm too busy to actually fight anyone right now.
You're too busy.
I'm running a town is hard, you know?
I could fix that for you if you'd like.
Don't you dare do anything into my town.
He just smiles. Pretty nice town. Be a shame if something happened to it.
Yeah, whatever. We're gonna go fight at the thing. You'll get your fight, we'll get our fight. Sufficient despair spread, yada yada yada.
Dale mumbles something along the lines of, "We're doing this, but Marie would give me a stern look if I walked away from it." So,
Have anyone told Marie? Sure, she'd like to see this.
Oh, she probably.
As you make it to the arena, it's already nice and clean as you see Marie and her child having finished dusting everything.
She caught wind of it.
Shale waves.
Thank you.
I got some of the stuff ordered before this interruption. We'll get back to it after.
She nods. You also see that the little baby and her are dressed in newscaster uniforms as they walk over and sit down, and the baby sits in a little high chair with a little microphone in front of him.
And you see that person right there? That is the reason why I'm certain absolutely nothing is actually going to happen.
He just smiles and blows a kiss to Marie, who just kind of freezes up and suddenly actually looks scared.
It's
Wait a moment.
Before walking over and climbing up onto the, basically into the arena.
Do I notice that?
With him.
As
Everyone would if they were looking.
As Kurth strikes fear into everybody with one action.
Shay doesn't give a shit. He doesn't know.
Dale's raised the brow at that.
Alright.
Oh,
Mid-
hey,
Things
real quick,
suddenly just turned more
before we
interesting.
start getting started proper, just real quick, and Shade's gonna give one last whap to Orin.
What were you gonna say, Kin and Midnight?
I was gonna say Midnight's just got like that math equation meme going in his head, just continuously saying, "That's not how that's supposed to work. That's not how that's supposed to work."
Yeah, upon seeing Marie look scared, suddenly alarm bells is going off in Kin's head and is going, wait a moment, something's not right. As speak up, alright, do hold on a second, I do need to double check something. And
Of course.
wanders over to Marie. Marie, do you know this person by any chance?
As Marie kind of pulls you very close and whispers into your ear as softly as she can, Kin, what the fuck is he doing here?
Returning a Komodo, as far as I know, and wanting a fight. I don't know who he is, and the fact that you look a little scared, dare I say it, has me a little bit worried here. Who is this person?
Kin, first, did any of you agree to fight him?
I have not agreed to fight him. But you know Cobalt.
I know Cobalt. Cobalt's doing Cobalt things, isn't he?
He heard the word fight. I'm certain he's already agreed.
Fuck.
As for anyone else, I cannot speak for them. I don't want to fight this person. Who is this person?
Do you remember how I told you that I ran away and stopped being a conqueror because of shit I was dealing with and people that I was worried about?
Yeah.
That's the one!
No.
Yes!
Glances over at the Nine Tails and back at Marie. No. Oh my gosh.
Get out of town.
Are you wanting a fight with them by any chance?
No! No!
Oh dear.
I want nothing to do with him.
Yeah, well, he has also now made vague threats about the town.
I thought he went missing over a year ago. He literally cleaned house with almost every warlord army that he came across. He just purged them all. And then he just went missing, him and his little band of do-gooders, almost over a year ago.
So it was an understatement when I was told the importance level was on Domino admitting he's not perfect.
That's a little phrase I made up. As in, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? What the hell is going on? It is the degree of badness of words cannot put it into words. Brain cannot word because brain does not have word for how bad this is.
What do we do? How do we get rid of him?
If he's here, that means he's here for a...
Heed my call.
Oh, as things begin to get a little bit cloudy, as she just kind of rubs her face a little bit. If he's here, that means he's here for a reason. He's here from the way he's looking. Praise the sun!
Bararu95 tipped $20.
We're actually close on the DLC.
Raharu, thank you so very much for that tip. Thank you for supporting the channel and keeping this going. I really appreciate it.
If he's here, and from the way he's acting, he's not being serious. He's probably here to more send a message or break a will, if I had to guess. He's here to make an example. Did he say anything that you know about?
Not that I can think of importance.
She lets out a sigh. Listen, Kin, if you walk into that arena, you are going to be walking into one of the biggest challenges of your entire life. This man is worse than me.
Right. Then I will try to not walk into that arena. And pray some greater being decides to help Cobalt and whoever else does.
Shade is literally talking to the Ninetales.
Apparently Shade's in there too.
May Arceus have mercy on their souls.
I unleash my ultimate move against you as he looks at Midnight. As a Beware appears and tries to give Midnight a great big hug. Uncle Beam!
You're crushing me. Ah.
But yes. Shade, what are you talking to him about?
Hey, so I don't actually meet new people all that often the past couple of weeks. I found out something interesting, and I've really been working on it. Would you mind if I went ahead and stole your look for a little bit? At least tried to.
I don't think you'd be able to pull off my look.
But can I try?
I mean, theoretically you could, but I won't be held responsible for what happens.
Alright. Will you at least wait until the fight starts to hurt me if I try?
Oh, I won't try to punch you. But I give you no promises of what condition you'll be in if you try.
On one hand, I really want to try. On the second, that was ominously specific. Well, specifically non-specific, but you know.
He just smiles.
That would be blasphemy.
Can I get a signifier of what'll happen?
He kind of looks you up and down. You mind if I touch you for a second?
Is it going to hurt or rig the fight?
No.
Is it going to come back to bite me in 5 years?
No.
Alright. Are you willing to promise?
Yes, I promise.
Alright, cool. Bararu will be upset at you if you break a promise, so... Sure.
He reaches out and just kind of takes Shade's arm and just kind of squeezes it like he's checking like the muscles and everything. Kind of pokes at Shade's chest a little bit. Feels up his legs, like examining how strong he seems.
Currently physical integrity. Currently physical integrity 7.
Well, at worst, you only might explode.
Then he grabs the stick that Shade's holding onto and gives him a little bap on the head.
Yeah, with this kind of body, I think 50-50 on if you explode or not.
Okay, and Alright. I'm gonna try this later at some point then, because again, that doesn't sound healthy.
He just smiles. And you guys can see around you the stands have basically all but filled up now as almost the entire town has come to see what the hell is going on.
Guess in trouble.
All right, looks like I got quite an audience. It's been a while since I've had something like this. So, I get to crush all your hopes and dreams at the exact same time. This is going to be a little bit of a record even for me.
Oh, well, don't worry. You're going to be very disappointed if you try that with me.
Oh, no, I'm not going to. See, I'm not going to break your hopes and dreams by talking to you or by saying some silly spiel about, oh, how everything is worthless and that bullshit. No, I'm just going to beat you down until you can't get up again and show you the differences between what you can do and what you can't do.
I mean, if you're going to do that, I could just go back to prison. That happened anyway. Well, I mean, I guess it wasn't technically prison. I guess the kidnapping room? No, that doesn't sound right either. Anyways, I'm just letting you know, if that's your big plan, you might want to think of something better.
Taldarius, would you stop breaking my boyfriend, please?
And he's so cute when he's broken.
I think it's
my
funny.
job.
I like Taldarius being in the group. Can we keep him?
Please, can we keep him, please?
Do remember to breathe.
I mean, look, if you're just gonna pull that, like, ephemeral, like...
Be done, and done well.
Stack all in, great. Look, if you're gonna be... Like, seriously, if you're just gonna be doing, like, a minor version or the same version that Bararu did, where he did, like, you know, the death, despair, worst day of your life thing, I'm just gonna skip ahead a little bit forward and told you what I told him. I just walk up to you and say, stop that right now, or I'm going to fucking hit you. You know, poor Bararu, he did actually stop it.
The Ninetales just looks at you for a moment, Shade, as you just say all of that. And he just kind of pauses for a moment. It's like, dude, do you need someone to talk to you about all this?
Well, I'm not really one for therapy.
No, I mean, seriously, like, if you need to talk,
No, I mean, look, the therapy that I wanted to have is that, you know, Orin over there really reminded me of my captors, because they were like this weird cult that talked a lot about how if a Meister showed up, I would be next to nothing compared to them, and it really just reminded me of them, so I was planning on taking out my frustrations on him, but again, someone failed to throw a punch. I really hope that you keep recovering, so that way when I eventually find you, I can beat the shit out of you.
So, because just for the record, the therapy is not available yet, but that is coming.
Okay, I mean, well, so my plan was not like, you know, driving to like worst day of your life thing. I was just literally just going to beat the shit out of you over and over again until you eventually stopped moving and basically gave up on all of your hopes and dreams as you realize
can we
that...
make this a weekly event?
What?
We make this a weekly event. I mean, that sounds like it'd be great for sparring. Like, whoop-de-doo, you're going to beat me until I'm black and blue. Well, I'm already black, but, you know. I guess, hey, Midnight, you should probably stay out of this. You're already black and blue. Okay, but, you know, like I said, I got beat up literally every single day in prison, hoping that they would, you know, slip up and I would be able to escape. So, you know, I did all that while starving and dehydrated and watching everyone I cared about me die due to poison, as I was trapped in the same room as them and I was the only one up. Again, like, you beating the shit out of me really isn't going to do anything. This just sounds like it'll be fun.
Tadarius,
Torture training.
could you just hold off for a little bit so we can actually have a session at this point?
Sorry, I'm just reacting in character.
I love it. This is
Have you ever
great.
heard of torture training?
So he pauses again for a moment. And he's just looking at you, Shade, for a second.
Well, look,
he's just looking at you.
Look, if it helps explain, like, you could literally see my ribs the other, like, a couple weeks ago until Bararu gave me one of his cookies, and then I looked like this, so... You know, I can't really, like, do the whole, like, show you how emaciated I am to prove my story, but, you know, it happened. You know, that was actually really nice. I mean, normally it would probably suck to have to build back up all that weight and fat and all that and being cold in the meantime. You know, really just skip the whole thing. Pretty nice of them.
Give me 1 second. I will be right back. One moment. 1 second.
Oh no, fuck. I broke him. I'm sorry, everyone.
On the side of this,
I'm sorry, everyone.
on the side of this, Shale's listening to this, seeing that half the group is not in on this, and decides, I think I'm gonna. Seeing Marie's patient before, looks over 1 second, and says, I think I might step back and let you guys have the fun.
I mean, hey, look, more for me and Cobalt, right, Cobalt?
I mean, I'm just getting bored right now, waiting for this to start.
I know. I like I said, I want to set this up as a weekly. This sounds fun.
I mean, Midnight's already taken a seat in the stands and is taking a book that he smuggled out of the guild house out of his pack and is still researching to figure out the missing component to understanding Shade's ability.
Like, occasionally looking up at Shade and, like, unblinking mumbling at him.
Just keep on saying that's not how that's supposed to be. That's not how that's supposed to be. What is going on? Occasionally peeking up over the book. It's like,
I'm sorry. Apparently, Shade is a bit of a mimetic hazard for this game.
This is Midnight's new stick for a while.
Don't worry, Midnight. Shade isn't a normal mon.
I will figure it out.
If you want to figure out Hunter's power first.
One thing at a time.
It's like to imagine he does, like, a very small, like, tick at having that thrown at him, too.
I add it to the list.
Don't worry. Hunter has the power of shadows. Shade has the power of transformation. And I have the power to make people disappear.
But Brussel, I already figured out your thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're obviously some type of mob boss.
Hasn't
But don't
Brussel
worry, your
told
secret's safe
most
with
of
me.
us?
I'm sorry.
I'm
What?
pretty sure Brussel has told us that at some point.
Not that I recall. I mean, he always just has those people that show up.
Well,
And then usually he slinks off to do whatever the heck he's doing.
back with the Ice Village, one of you got close.
Where the hell is my water? I've lost my water. I'm gonna go grab my water while Kerr is, recovering.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us today for the last hope. I think that's all we're having for session tonight.
Well, we have like another hour still.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bathroom. My body was trying to kill me.
All right, I'm back just in time then. I'm sorry for accidentally almost killing you, Kerr.
No, my body was just trying to kill me. I think I calmed it down a little bit, but we'll see.
All right.
I might have to step away for another couple minutes later, but we'll see. Anyway, Shade.
Yes.
I just want to say something to you.
Yes.
Fuck you. I say that as nicely as possible.
Double demonetized.
Why? Because I keep taking the wind out of like the big bad evil guys pretending to be like horrific monsters. Because that's what happened with Bararu. Did that happen here too?
No, he's just kind of looking at you like, seriously, man, it feels like you really need to talk to someone. Normally when I do all this, usually people are terrified and absolutely broken once I'm done busting their balls and stuff, but like, for you it just feels like I'm kicking a puppy.
Oh, well, if you think that's bad, Cobalt is really just kind of hoping that we start this as fast as possible.
All right. That sounds better. I have some conflictions, but
All right,
I'm sure
Cobalt.
everything will be okay.
Yeah.
No crystal, crystal 1 or crystal 2?
I say no crystal.
No crystal? All right, no crystal.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, you might want to.
Don't worry, I'll just ask Bararu to send you again. It's fine. We can fight with crystals later.
He just
can we actually get your name first? Because I don't think we ever actually got your name.
Yeah, we never did.
Asus.
What was that?
Asus.
Asus. Well, nice to meet you, Asus. I guess all that's left is have a fight.
He nods.
Are you sure none of you want to come down here with Cobalt and me?
I think I'm good. I don't want to be part of it.
All right.
I'm good too. I am so close to figuring this out. It's on the tip of my tongue.
All right, Midnight. Let me know when you do.
As you suddenly discover something in your book, but rather than leading to a revelation, it completely destroys all the last work you've been spending the last 2 days doing.
I noticed that. It's like, damn it!
You'll figure it out.
To the drawing board.
All right, I guess it's just more for us, Cobalt.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll go. I don't think. If I had more of a sniff of chance right now, I'd say I'd join you guys, but looking at the situation, I think it's better I keep working on things.
All right, cool. Fight time? I hope it's fight
Wow.
time.
I just want to say I didn't realize that this town was like had so many fucking pussies in it. All right, he kind of stretches, and you see his tails begin to unwind from the big, large mass that they were kind of twined into, and as they do, you can see that on 8 of the 9 tails, they are not like the rest of his body. They are. One of them looks like it's only almost made out of water. A second is like constantly crackling and filled with electricity. Also, the fur is basically completely on end on that one. A third tail looks like it's covered in like webbing and such. A fourth looks translucent and almost spectral. The fifth looks to be made out of pure flames. The sixth looks to be made out of solid ice. The seventh looks to be almost like solidified air. Like, it's less that you see it and more like you are seeing the movement and vibrations and distortions in the air. Let's see. And the eighth one looks to be made out of solid rock. The ninth tail is the only normal one, and it looks just like the rest of his snow white fur.
You know,
As
you
it moves.
probably.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you probably could have just showed me that instead of trying to explain the whole explosion thing. I don't think I could do that.
He smiles. It would have been a learning experience for you. Oh, there is one little thing I need to do before we get into our little fight, though. I hope you don't mind.
All right.
At this point, Kin is taking down notes on who this person is and already forming speculations about their capabilities.
As he's not moving, as his ninth tail like literally starts growing out and extending before literally stabbing Cobalt, your former brother, directly in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
And as he does so, the Pokemon screams, thrashing in the air, even with like his broken, battered body, as he just begins to sort of get pulled into the tail. And you see the metal scales that he had begin to grow over the entire tail until it looks like a ornate mass of metal swishing through the air.
Oh wow, you got him to scream louder than when I poured that alcohol over his open wounds.
He smiles. I've been waiting to do that for a while.
Execution.
So is he gonna come back out later? Because again, I still really want to beat him up.
Oh, he's stuck in there unless I let him out.
All right, can you let him out later?
Maybe. Impress me enough, and I might not kill you.
All right, always a vote of confidence. A very good vote of confidence. Cool. So we starting this, or?
He nods. He steps back a little bit, crosses his arms behind his back, before bowing his head to both of you.
Oh, so he's an
I
Anthro
can see.
Ninetales.
Yeah, he is.
Yes, he is. I give the first move to my opponents. Have at thee.
Dibs. Shade is immediately going to try and do like something tricky by
I don't know. Do we want to actually roll initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
He is going to automatically concede the bottom of the initiative. So it's going to be between Shade and Cobalt who wants to go first, basically. He is giving it up. Oh, Hunter's joining the initiative, is he?
Yes.
Hey, neat.
All right, that raises your guys' chances slightly because before the chances were basically going to be
Wait. Yeah, I think I
Cobalt's
forgot what I
going
needed.
first.
Yeah.
I was about to say that don't look right.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what was the.
That's not how that's
your
supposed to
initiative,
go.
The amount of dots you have in initiative plus 1.
Okay, that's it. That's what I was forgetting. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got 1.
All right, you want to?
Oh no, it's a total.
Oh, total. Never mind. That's right. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Want to
So
update
12 for
the
me.
combat tracker there, Kerr?
Yep, I was going to. I was just waiting for everyone to roll. Give me a moment while I'm trying to get this to open. Alright. So, let's see. Cobalt has 1. Hunter has... Do you not reroll the 10s in this one?
Not for... Oh, this is the total result of the roll.
Yeah, this is total.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay, gotcha,
it is the face value of the dice. It is not a dot roll.
Gotcha, okay, sorry. Hunter... And Shade...
Huh? Time for bashing something?
I set Aces to 4 just to be above everybody else. All right, so Shade, you get to start us off.
Click the little dot next to Shade.
I was going to.
Yep. All right. Shade is going to start off by, doing something fairly tricky. By trying to, make like he's going to do, a swipe with his actual paw. And as it goes past, as he, intentionally, has it miss a little bit, then he's going to actually have, his shadow move, kind of do, a cross punch from where he's swiping. From the outstretched paw. From the arm.
Okay.
Basically trying to get in a good, I guess he just missed before blindside.
Okay. I will give you a +2 dice on that.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to use that on damage, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What? Oh, that's a lot of... Okay. So that's 1, 3, 4, 5. This is all in. I think I can get a lot better than a 5. So I'm gonna... Do I want me to use one of the willpowers, or do you want me to use one of the chat rerolls?
Well, considering how many we've got for chat rerolls. Also, Greaves is supposed to show up, Kerr.
I know.
Alright. Yeah, just use chat reroll.
Alright, that is a lot better.
Not enough air.
3, 4, 5,
And there's another.
7. 6, 7. That's going to be a 7. Could be better, could be worse. This is physical.
Okay.
Wait, 7? 1, 2, 3.
Gotta be 6.
4, 5.
Oh, 6?
Yeah,
Oh, because it's
times 6.
accuracy. So he gets on 6s.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
This is a dark type move.
As Shade, you try to strike him, and he just kind of leans back, and you miss him by scant inches.
All right, in that case, I'm using my soul. Boop-a-doop. Damn, it almost got onto the 10.
Right. But yes, you almost are able to strike him as he just leans back and dodges the blow. Also, give me 1 second. Sorry, 1 moment.
Actually, I need to double check one thing.
Well, I will say this attack was sent all in, which would mean that this is a fumble.
Yeah, it might. However, there's one other thing that I'm double checking. Because there is one last important thing that I wanted to check. Yeah. Okay, so cool rule interaction right now. I could still apply the +2 if I really want to accuracy. Because it doesn't say that you have to declare which one you're using it on, just that you have to use it on one.
That is correct.
All right.
So that takes these 7 to a 9?
Yep. Which will probably end up hitting. I was double checking wording, because, wording important. And also so that way we know in case we want to change it.
Yeah, wording important.
Loboron, moves that have 100% accuracy actually cannot crit.
Okay, so there's a difference between 100% accuracy and can't miss.
Well, that's what I assume you're referring to ones that can't miss. Yeah, ones that cannot miss, they cannot crit, so the all-in card would apply to the next attack.
I lose internet?
No, Kerr, step
Okay.
away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sending something to you.
Who is you?
Zim. Because, you know, you talked last. This was sent to me from her a little bit ago, and I wanted to ask.
Sorry, I just came back again. My body has been trying to betray me, but I will not give in!
By the way, so because you're able to use bonus dice once results are, even after results are known, I used the 2 dice you gave me.
I heard. I was listening.
Okay. Yeah, so
Yeah,
now it's a
I can
9,
hear you guys.
Alright.
This is a physical move, though, as well, correct, Shade?
Yes, this is physical dark.
Okay.
And are you going to use overcharge?
Yeah. Since you sent the thing to Zim, I want to hear what Zim says real quick, because that's a little bit important.
He did say correct.
So,
Okay,
yeah,
sweet.
if a person is immune, they can still be hit. So it would not count as a botch.
Okay, that's what I figured too. I just wanted to check with you.
Immunity does not mean that the attack misses. It means that it hits. It just doesn't do anything.
Fizzles.
So he is going to actually have to use a skill, which he can only use once per turn cycle until it's his turn again. So he will use it though. Shade, as you are bounding at him, and he dodges that first strike. The second claw. I'm assuming you're using your claws, correct?
Well, so I'm feigning like I'm going to be using, like, you know, an actual, like, move on my paw as I swing past him, and then, like, as the attack, like, quote-unquote attack misses, he was going to be then, like, you know, sending out his shadow from his outstretched, like, you know, arm, like the dark energy projection he's able to do in order to swing out with that from an off angle that normally it's like, oh, okay, you just attacked and fucked up, so.
I gotcha. Okay, gotcha. So as you do that, you see since you're so close to him, Shady, you can see it. 2 of his tails flick up. Specifically the one that looks like it's made out of webbing and the one that is made out of water. And as your blow strikes him, where were you aiming at?
Probably because he's anthro, so I'm lower down, striking up, probably around the kidney.
Okay, so your blow goes in, and there's basically no resistance to it, as your hand basically goes straight into him. Except your hand now feels very, very wet, as you see the Ninetails has basically turned into what looks to be living water.
Yeah.
And you can see basically what looks like spider webs spiraling down and grasping hold of that dark, shadowy energy and just winding around it. And trying to basically, like, hold you there.
All right, and then after that, she's just gonna probably try and dismiss the shadow so that way he can move.
Yep. You do see the other tails have drawn back very tightly against his body, and only those 2 tails are currently out at the moment.
Yeah, and Shay's just gonna, like, exasperate go, why do all of you assholes have immunity somehow?
He smiles. Normally, I wouldn't be telling my opponent the way my powers work. That doesn't feel very intelligent to do.
Well, yeah, but looking at your tails, I can kind of guess. Just...
You'd be surprised by how stupid people can be when this happens.
Turn into lightning, turn into water.
To be fair, I have to give you a compliment. You actually made me do this. Not many Pokemon usually do.
All right. Well, anyway, and then going on to the next person.
Hunter.
Well, from the shadows in the entrance to the arena, Hunter's shadows are lashing out, surrounding the Nine Tails, hopefully with surprise. And the eyes all just open in unison and blast him.
What kind of attack is this?
Psychic special.
So, okay, this is a special attack. Okay, gotcha. And it, give me a second. I need to check something. Okay, got it. So he did choose a very good tail choice here. But he is not going to be able to just straight up no sell you, Hunter. Because he does not have the correct tail active at the moment to do that. You're still gonna have to try to hit him, but he can't completely no sell you. But it's going to be difficult to hurt him.
And into 10 is my favorite combo.
And Soul to reroll that one.
Okay.
I think that's 10 successes.
12 successes.
No,
nope.
It's 12.
14, because I also had an exploding 10 from the chat.
Oh, then make sure you roll that.
I did.
No, you didn't. Then you only just re-roll the...
I normally would have 12 dice.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, 14 successes on accuracy.
That will hit.
Excellent. Now I gotta remind myself how the damage was just power plus skill, right?
Power plus skill, yep.
Okay.
Also, if you have specialty.
Another soul to re-roll that one. Eh. Four.
Okay. One moment.
Ah, the flinch chance did not go off.
Ripperonis pepperonis.
So, as the shadows come up, the psychic beams lash out at him as he extends his hands out. And you can see literally just a wall of webbing starts building up around him as he sort of vanishes from sight as the shadows enclose around him and just start unloading. As the shadows uncoil, the wall of webbing has been devastated. He's there. He does look a little bit singed, and like his body is disturbed, and a little bit of water looks like it was kind of either evaporated or knocked away, but he doesn't seem to be that badly hurt from it. But he does seem to be a little like he felt it a little bit. Hunter did do damage to him, though not as much as he was hoping for.
I'll take it. Hunter staying in the shadows.
Yes, unlike with Shade's attack, Hunter, it looked like your more energy-based attack actually was able to harm his water-like body.
All right. So I'm going to use Rock Smash on him. See how that helps out.
Okay, what kind of attack is that?
It's a physical fighting type.
Okay. So he's using one moment. Okay. You may attempt to hit him, though I do not think. Does Rock Smash have any special abilities or anything?
It can lower his defense if I get a 50% roll.
And he would try to avoid it because your blow would still have an effect then if you actually hit him.
Yeah.
Ouchies.
Yeah.
And roll that 10.
Yeah.
We could get a true combo 10 into 10.
Yeah. I may do a reroll. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll it. I mean, spend a willpower. Because it is what we're going with, like willpower till we're all used up, then we can use the party rerolls. I assume that's all I've always been doing.
That's what I would prefer we do, yes.
Yeah.
Don't forget that it also gives you a point of exhaustion.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, which we should all be at 0 because we had 2 weeks, but you know.
And I'm going to use Soul to reroll a 1.
Okay.
Oh, and good thing I did it. Yeah. Okay, so that's 6.
This is a fighting type move, right? You have stab. That should be 7, right?
7.
You
Yeah,
roll the 1?
it's a stabbing. Yeah.
Please note, every time that he has been attacked, it reduces his evasion by 1.
Okay.
Oh, I know. I've been keeping track of that, but he has things. He has things. Cobalt.
Mm-hmm.
As you move forward and drive your fist into him, go ahead and roll your D percentile.
All right. All right. 69. All right.
Nice.
69. Okay. Yeah, that's that lowers the defense.
Okay. He does kind of stumble back a little bit, but your hand just basically goes right through him without actually causing any physical damage to him, as he just kind of looks down at the hand going through his chest before looking back at you, Cobalt.
Mm-hmm.
I almost felt that.
You're gonna feel a lot of things after I'm done with you.
Is that so?
I know so.
Oh, baby. Baby. Riolu is so baby. He's fighting. Okay. Hmm. All right. Anything else from you, Cobalt?
Hmm.
Okay, then die.
But yeah, I'm assuming I didn't hit him though. Correct?
Oh, you hit him.
Okay.
It's just you were not capable of doing damage to him with your technique that you used.
Good. All right. So yeah, that's. I guess at this point, like, just kind of fall back a little bit and just get into a fighting stance.
This is a puzzle box, or this is a puzzle boss, and one that I was kind of expecting everyone to join in on, not just 3 of you.
Yeah, cowards.
This is a fight that's going to be very hard to win the fewer number of you there is. Thankfully, Hunter got in, which gave you the 3 members that you probably needed in order to try to pull this off. Because I don't know if you and Shade could have done it alone. With Hunter,
I
you
only have
might
physical
have a
moves.
small chance. Okay, yeah, you guys would have been. Cole, do you have any non-physical moves?
No.
You guys would have had to think outside of the box then to try to beat him because you
Oh,
would not
don't
have been
worry.
capable.
I'm about to fuck this guy's day up a little bit. So long as I succeed.
So it is his turn now. So give me a moment. I need to check something. So let's see. Fighting.
Yeah, Kurt, you do realize that a good amount of the group's skill set doesn't actually lie in combat.
Oh, I know.
Have some, but it's just like it didn't look like a good situation to get into, and if I wasn't getting pushed into it, so at least for Shale. I mean, as is, he's disadvantaged on element without knowing anything about what's in the tails.
Oh yeah, no. Shell would have assumed type disadvantage immediately because it looks like an Alolan Ninetales.
Which is double against him, and he's already dealt with that once. So, yeah. I mean, he was thinking about it, and then, well, Marie's face.
Okay, that was good. Okay, so.
Also, don't remember real quick that that shiny Ninetales, like normal fire Ninetales, is white.
I thought it sounded like it was the Alolan. Is it, or did I get mixed up?
Well, the Alolan is more blue.
I imagine he was a shiny Ninetales when I was looking through things.
I misread that. That's a misread on my part then.
No, you're good. You're good. So he is going to relax a little bit, and you see all of his tails come out again as his form reshapes back into the normal form he had been in. And once more, all of them pull back except for 2. One is the wind-like tail, and the other is the web-like tail that remain there. And his body begins to shift as it almost looks like blown by a fierce breeze. As he lifts a hand and strands, you can hear a very soft whistling through these strands before he flicks his hand down, and all of these spider webs just coming down at you like a giant net at Shade, Hunter, and Cobalt.
Mm.
This is a bug flying type move that he has crafted and created.
Go for the eyes,
And we
fool.
have game-breaking
Go for the
influence.
Let us see what Gimmon has cooked.
Right. 2
I
elements.
will point out that he is going to need to beat Hunter's subterfuge.
Okay.
Because Hunter's still hiding.
Okay, if Hunter isn't in the ring, then he would not be targeted. Is Hunter in the ring specifically?
No, he is still hiding in the... He's in the entryway to the arena, somewhere in the shadows in there.
Okay, so he is not under attack currently then with this. This is specifically targeting the Pokemon in the arena at the moment.
There's the influence.
See what that is. Oh, Then what do you think about this influence?
I think you are free to approve or deny as you please.
Nice diplomatic response.
Consummate politician response.
This is only the first matchup, so I'm going to deny that for now, mostly because this is just the first. He's meant to be like a long-term boss that they're meant to try to face and overcome. Like, when I started him out the first time, this was meant to be sort of a curb stomp until they leveled up. So I'm going to deny that for right now.
Alrighty.
Mostly because we already have like our main combat characters in the arena. Cobalt, Shade, what are your defenses?
Of what?
Your special defense.
Fours on both.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what calculate for defense again.
4 evasion, 4 integrity for me, by the way, for special.
Okay.
You do, for special, it's mind, your highest expertise, and then evasion. Take all that, divide it by 2.
Got it. So it'd be 3 for me for mental. For mind.
Okay. Let me roll his attack.
Oh no. That was a lot of 10s.
Yeah, that was a lot of 10s. It's good to know that Aces can throw out as hard as you guys can, at least. As that's going to hit both of you. And I believe that is also type advantage.
Well, yeah, but that's on damage.
Yeah. No. He does hit you both. He rolled 9 successes on hitting you.
Okay.
No, what I was asking about was type advantages time and a half right now?
No. It changes the roll on damage you're looking for from 7s to 6s. And if they're double weak, it changes it from 6s to 5s. and it goes the other direction
uh,
for resistance.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
So, like, for example, on Shade, because it's bug flying type, it's going to be looking for 6s on damage for Shade.
Okay. And Cobalt, it's going to be looking for, double checking, 6s as well for him.
Okay.
So he will roll damage.
Wait, you said it's bug flying?
Yes.
Against fighting, that comes out to a neutral.
Yeah, it resists bug and it's weak to flying. So
Yeah,
it's actually
weak to flying,
okay.
resistant to bug.
So they cancel out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 6s on Shade, 7s on Cobalt.
What are these dice rolls? I'm just going ham right now. So, Cobalt, you are going to take 9 damage. Shade, you will take 11 damage.
All right, 11 goes down to 7.
And I'm going to roll a D100. Cobalt, high or low? Shade, high or low?
For good or bad?
Good for you guys.
Low.
Yeah, we'll go low.
Shade low. Okay, let's go. 86. That's high.
Woo!
All right. Shade and Cobalt, you guys are both going to be stuck in the webbing. You're going to have to try to pull yourself or cut yourself free on your turns.
Mm-hmm.
It will give you, if you try to do anything without breaking the webbing, you are going to suffer penalties. But you can try to. As Shade, it will now be your turn.
All right. Shade don't care about no weapon right now. He has an idea, TM.
Okay, what is this idea, TM?
So it's going to start out with him basically ignoring the fact that there's webbing and the fact that his projection can act like it could slip out between the webbing and like go out and still try and hit him because it has a 10-foot reach. So he doesn't have to actually move in order to do this.
Also, Shade, you didn't notice it wasn't just like the webbing that hit you and kind of almost burned your body a little bit. You also felt like almost like what felt like little knives or claws from the solidified air cutting into your flesh.
Damn,
this is what both you and Cobalt felt.
Damn interesting. Don't care right now. I have a second part to this little idea, but basically, like Shade's going to like basically go like, I'm still just going to be trying to hit you here. He doesn't know if the guy's going to care, but he's still going to try and hit Asius.
Okay.
So I'm guessing you still want me to roll?
Yes.
That is very polarizing, but okay. All right, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. What are you doing to try to hit him, Shade? What are you doing?
So this is a little bit of a nasty idea that he had, which was he was going to try and like kind of like slither the projection along the ground a tiny bit before attempting to basically like slam at the leg. If he manages to make impact anywhere, though, what he's immediately going to do is tell his projection to tree branch out throughout the Asius's body in order to try and like basically go, if you turn back, this is going to fucking hurt. To try and lock him into his current form so that way Hunter can continually deal damage.
Yes, go for it.
All right. Should I roll damage?
Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
11.
Okay, that will be enough to get through his defense. That will hit him. So that is going to strike him. This is a physical attack, though.
Yes.
All right. Let me check something real quick.
If it matters, this projection does have a 10-foot range. So basically, like anywhere that he could reach inside Asius's body with that range for now.
Yeah, you'd be able to get to him. He's not.
Well, he was like Jay was like literally right next to him, and you didn't say he moved. So.
Yep, he hasn't moved. He literally has not moved once since the fight started. So yeah, no, you can literally see like your projection shade that you're doing. You can literally see it inside his entire body, from foot to tails to head. And
shade?
he actually just seems very amused by this shade, and he's smiling and looking excited by this.
If he can manage it, Shade is going to have the tendrils, like, just a couple more than normal, like, you know. Like, basically acting like it's harder to send it upwards. He's going to start sneaking a few of those tendrils to the tails.
Okay. There is where you actually feel like physicalness actually there pushing back, like
he
there's
isn't
actually
going to,
something physically there.
He isn't going to do anything with this yet. He basically wants to act like this is his big plan, and then next turn, if it's not dealt with, he's going to go for the tails.
Okay, yeah, no, he is very much noticed this, and he actually looks excited by it. Like he's impressed by what you're doing. Because yes, he actually cannot use his technique now without impaling himself if he takes a physical form to protect himself from Hunter. But
go for the tails, Shade! Go for the tails!
Hunter, it is your turn.
Well, once again, Hunter is lashing out with his shadows. He may be a little bit of a one-trick pooch, but it's an effective one.
It is working. Okay, so he is going to have damage on 8s if you hit.
Nine.
9?
That will hit, Hunter.
It's going to hit Hunter. Oh no.
3.
That will be 1 because he does raise the damage here by his type attribute he currently is.
Bug boy.
Yes, he is currently bug.
I'll take the chip damage.
Bug flying. And once again, he kind of just... Yes.
How far away is Cobalt from him?
Probably like 10, 15 feet.
Which one?
From, Asus.
Yes, is it 10 or 15?
We'll go 15.
Okay.
I was basically going like between that because he might be saying like 12 or 13 feet away.
Well, the reason I ask is Hunter's got a AoE on this now, which is a 5-foot radius.
You might hit part of Shade. Shade is
doesn't
right
care if
next
you
to
hit
him.
Well, I mean, I was going to try and target the webbing on Cobalt as well.
Ah, gotcha. If you did hit the webbing, that would be enough to start cutting it free, yes. And it would make it much easier for Cobalt to move.
Well, I mean, if you're allowing me to,
Yes, I will allow it.
there's the damage to the webbing.
The webbing snaps as Cobalt, you are able to move again.
All right.
As it is your turn.
All right, so yeah, I'm going to rush up to him again. I'm going to use Rock Smash and see what Shade's kind of doing with the whole impaling thing. So I'm gonna use Rock Smash to like send boulders into into him.
Okay. I like it. You're cutting off his ability to transform and making it much harder for him to stop this. Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the plan.
Yeah.
Rolls those tens.
Okay. Seven.
Wouldn't that be a 9 because you have two
Oh,
sixes?
Oh yeah, that's right. This is fighting, and he's bugged now too, right?
Well, no. So this is accuracy, which is not affected by the type of the target.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. So yeah, does
That will
7 hit? All right.
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna use my last of my soul to reroll that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay.
Okay. Normally this wouldn't do any damage. However, rolling 3 tens in a row,
that was 10 in total, yeah.
I will allow you to actually do some damage with that hit. As
Okay.
you go through him, and your first punch drops off some rocks inside of his body that get caught up within the wind. Your second punch, though, actually strikes some of the tails, and he actually lets out a snarl of pain this time as he stumbles back for a moment.
Yeah. And yeah, I also gotta see if it lowers the defenses again. 86.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, his defense is lowered by 1 again.
Okay.
So it's 2 stages down at this point.
Two stages down, 56 more to go.
Hey, we'll go through those 56.
Let's see. Anything else from you, Cobalt?
Let's see. At this point, I'm going to try to be. I'm gonna go into the be evasive with him because I don't want to get hit by his next attack, whatever he's gonna throw at us now.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, that ends my turn.
Give me a second. I got a message real quick.
I like how hitting things didn't work, so Shade immediately started fighting like a little shit.
Which is one of the ways you have to try to fight him. If you try to just fight him, it might not go well if you're not fighting with a large group.
Yeah.
That's true.
Fight with guile, not brute force.
I'm sorry, Guile isn't in this game. You have to go to Street Fighter for that.
Nah, but like, Shade will try brute force first because, like, there's no reason to get tricksy if you could just hit it really fucking hard and it stops being a problem. But then afterwards,
I sent you the tails that he has, Taldarius.
Okay, cool, thanks. Cool, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure I had it.
Okay. Yeah, so he's going to spend his turn pulling out, literally like ripping out the thorns from his body before his body re-solidifies with the rocks literally coming out of him, and you can see like they've been impaled basically into his flesh as he's going to take the damage from that attack. He's going to take the damage from Cobalt's attack to do this because he's fucking pissed at Cobalt for what he did. Cobalt hurt his tails. Oh boy. As his 9 tails move back up again, you can see them lashing, and he actually looks upset as he looks at Cobalt and slowly just lifts a hand up. Palmed upwards, 3 fingers out, stretched, focused on Cobalt. As this time, all but 3 of his tails draw back into his body. And you see as he does this, he starts coughing a little bit and blood runs down the side of his mouth. It's clear using more than 2 tails is actually causing his body to take the hit. As he is going to combine, let's see here, from his tails, psychic, flying, and ice.
Oh,
Which
fuck
means his
you.
body's going to be...
He's going for the jugular.
Cobalt pissed him off. Cobalt pissed him off.
If he hates that, he's gonna hate what Shade's gonna try and do.
He is going to be in a physical form, and he has lost quite a lot of HP from doing this, though. So he's paying the price. But yes,
so he only ripped the tendrils out of him, right?
Correct.
Oh, you dumb bastard. Okay, continue.
No, he did not rip them off of you, Shade.
Oh no, you don't understand what I'm about to do to him when it's okay. Just give it a second.
Shay, what's your physical defense?
Right now 6.
Sorry, not Shade. Cobalt. This is focused on him.
Okay, my physical defense. Okay. Okay, it was. Four.
This time, Cobalt, he has you dead to rights.
Yeah.
As you're kind of bounding backwards, you can feel like your body being constrained by an intangible force as the air thickens around you, pressing down on you, almost like an actual physical weight trying to crush you, as a blast of ice-cold wind blows at you, and you can feel your body hardening and freezing, and please make an integrity roll for me.
Okay.
I'm going to let you make the integrity roll before I make the the damage roll.
So, quick thing. You know, we normally have a reaction, and technically speaking, like, you know, he didn't actually stop Shade's projection. He just ripped it out of his body first, like really quickly, right?
Yeah. He just basically reached in with one hand and pulled it out.
All right. In that case, can I use my reaction to slip just a couple of the tendrils away and like by his feet and back up to the tails? Not hurting him,
you try
but like,
to.
you know, like slipping it while he's busy being pissed.
Okay, I got 3 from that.
Okay. So, Cobalt, you're weak against all 3 of these, aren't you?
Only flying, and what else did you have?
Flying, psychic, and ice.
Ice is the opposite, I think.
Ice only affects me normally. It's only flying and psychic.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm looking for 5s then.
Do you want me to roll stealth check, by the way? Let's try and slip.
Go ahead. Yeah.
That is only a 1, 2, 3.
Does Shade get any bonuses for taking advantage of the fact that his enemy is distracted?
He can make the roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. At least it's a 3, and he's busy, so I didn't fail outright and botch, at least.
Correct. I'm gonna roll this attack roll real quick against Cobalt.
Yep.
Wow. Hey, Cobalt, I have a question for you.
What's up?
How much HP do you have?
In total, 12, but you reduced me down to 3.
You should be at 13.
13? Oh, yeah, you're right. So I'm actually at 4.
Gotcha. Question. What happens if a Pokemon hits 0 HP? What happens?
If you go down, then you start making death saving throws.
Okay, so I am going to rule this. Thusly, because of the technique he is using, Cobalt is not going to have to make any death saving throws.
Heroes never die.
So he's just flat out dead.
No.
No.
He's using ice as the primary attack. One of the primary attacks. So Cobalt was going to be frozen solid because he failed the integrity check. He's basically going to be stuck inside of a block of ice.
Mm.
But if the block of ice gets broken, he's back.
Hey, Kerr?
Yes.
Please take note of the card that was displayed.
Yes, the ethereal restoration. How much does that heal him by?
Half of his max.
Round it up.
7. 7, so that would have put you at 11 HP, Cobalt?
Yes.
That's still, he did roll high enough to actually bring you down still.
Damn.
Did you remember to reduce by integrity?
Yes. Cool. Yeah. Hitting on 5s is really good for him.
Well, yeah, I'm just,
Yes, I had to keep track of that.
Yeah, he's going for the juggler for me. He went with a double typing like advantage against me. So
yeah. To be fair, he had to sacrifice over half of his HP to do that. That's how much you pissed him off, Cobalt, that he was willing to do that. He took over half his HP in damage just to have the chance to do this move against you for what you did. But with the restoration, I will let the restoration happen after damage, but you are going to be frozen solid at the moment. Is that acceptable and fair, I think, since the restoration card was played?
yeah, I'm good with it.
As soon as he is done, you can see basically Cobalt frozen in place. And Aces just kind of drops down to one knee, panting. That seemed to take a lot out of him to do that. As Shade, it is your turn.
Was he able to do anything about the tendrils?
He did not attempt to at the moment, no.
Oh, you dumb bastard. Alright. Shade is going to immediately go for the base of the tails that are like, because you said all but 3 like fully retracted, right?
Correct, yes.
Alright, so he currently has 3 out. And so Shade is going to go for the base of the tails, and he's going to like immediately grab them as hard as he can with the projection, cause spikes to come out and twist and rip.
Make your roll.
Alright, any modifiers?
+3.
Shade, you impudent bastard. I love you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
The difficulty has been decreased for this roll.
That doesn't do anything. There are no 5s to raise. You know what? Will this count for damage then? Because it played after I rolled, so.
Sure, I will allow it.
So you said it was psychic, ice, and wind?
Psychic, ice, and flying, currently.
Yeah, flying, yeah. So 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Sorry,
9,
I just
10,
love this
11,
animation.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Looking for 5s. I'm just gonna willpower that right now.
Yeah.
That is a lot of ones.
Okay, yeah.
They're counting. I'm just re-rolling.
As Shade accidentally grabbed his own tails and rips it off.
Aha, yeah. So, actually, important question. With a 15, do I crit?
You had to roll double the defense?
Double, yeah. I don't know what his evasion is right now, though.
It would actually crit because of Cobalt's Rock Smash.
Alright, so I'm 16.
I miss. Not enough ale.
Cobalt's Rock Smash is what lets you do it.
Thank you.
Teamwork.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 3 10s. And I have that
Also,
willpower
Cobalt,
net.
you making him angry enough actually makes him vulnerable to Shade's damage.
8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 17, 18. 18 damage. Yeah, I'm good with 18 damage.
As you rip the tails off of it, the thing lets out a ear-splitting shriek as its entire body begins to freeze and turn to ice before it shatters.
Oh, did I just fucking kill him?
Buttery
Oh, shit.
Jeebus.
What the hell?
I didn't mean to kill him, Bararu. I don't know if I killed him.
He's a prick.
Well, you got your beating like you wanted.
Midnight looks up from his book. Oh, wow.
There, you do see there are two things currently flopping around on the ground of the arena. You can see the tail of ice and the tail of steel that he had just made flopping around on the arena currently. Those are all that remains of that Pokemon that you just horribly butchered there.
I did not mean to do that. Oh, no. He wasn't all that bad. Okay, I did not mean to kill him. Shit.
Hey, it's fine. He promised vague threats against the town, so it's like he had it coming.
Don't you guys have vague threats against the town always?
And you guys hear applause. Well, fuck me! You guys actually managed to kill one of my tails!
Of course.
Well done!
Hi, I don't understand. This is very confusing to me.
As you see the hanging in the air, floating, looking like he's made out of almost like a breeze, the Ninetales comes floating down. And you notice, though, that he only has 7 tails, not 9.
Are you able to split off your tails and make copies?
I can only do it with the ice tail. Or the earth tail. I need a actual physical medium for it to work with. As he reaches down and picks up the ice tail and just kind of pushes it against his rear.
Okay, so I didn't accidentally kill you. Good. Oh, God. I was very worried about that for a second.
Normally, people don't even hold out against one of my tails, and you actually killed it. I am impressed by that.
Do you have the memories of it, or?
I was watching.
10 tabletop cards.
What, do you really expect me to go up against an entire enemy force that was able to face an entire army of Pokemon and not send a proxy in order to test your abilities before going in if I'm expecting a fight?
Oh, no, that's fine. It was just more like, I didn't know if you were watching the whole thing or if I had to explain what happened.
Oh, I was watching. As he walks over and picks up the steel tail and just plugs it in before walking over to Cobalt. His entire body suddenly looking like it's roaring flame as he reaches out and just touches Cobalt and melts the ice. Noticeably, you see that his tails do not move back into his body when he does this here. His body just turns to flame as he melts the ice on Cobalt before pulling his hand back.
Am I conscious because I am at 0 HP now?
You were healed by the card.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're healed.
Yep.
You were just frozen.
Yeah,
you were just
7
paralyzed,
HP.
basically, by the ice. So you were
So
able
now
to
you're back
see
to
everything that happened.
Okay.
Yeah, now you're back to
That was impressive, I have to say. That was really impressive by you guys. Very smart, you two, as he kind of flicks a finger between Cobalt and Shade.
Hunter's around here somewhere. I don't know where. I'm not going to bother looking.
Was that the shadows?
Yeah, that's him.
My teeth are
Very
just
clever,
shattering.
too.
My teeth is just like chattering right now because of being frozen in salt ice.
Heart's really not in this.
You see him just kind of reach out and flick a hand as a floating flame floats over to you, Cobalt, and starts warming you up.
So, because it won't fuck with your job and your PTO, would you mind sending that tail back, like, once a week or something?
Maybe I'll send more.
Yes.
Normally, one tail's enough to deal with most things, but they can't really handle most of my actual abilities and power. So, it kind of killed itself trying to kill you.
Well, I mean, kinda.
Yeah.
I did kinda grab it by the base of the tails, turn my projection to thorns, and rip.
Oh, that was clever. That was very clever. I see that you are not like 70% of most Pokemon who just try to keep hitting it until they stop moving.
Oh, no, I mean, after the first one, I just, I don't know if you saw, but, like, when I hit it the second time, I actually branched out the projection throughout its entire body, so if it turned back, it would have just died.
So I actually rolled twice, Shade. The copy did not notice, but he actually did. He just didn't say anything, because it's like, I wonder how this is going to go.
Yeah, so he didn't break off the whole thing, he just ripped them out, so I slipped a couple, like, underneath and behind him at the base of the tails while he was focused on Cobalt.
Also, he made himself very vulnerable by shifting his types like he did.
Well, he also stood right there while I was still webbed. Also, hi, I'm still webbed.
As he flicks a finger out, his flames just start searing the web apart.
That is very hot. Okay, anyways, yeah, he could have literally just walked away a little bit. Yeah, I think he was trying to prove a point by staying still the entire fight.
Yeah, he was an idiot, but that's what the Ice Tail gets him.
That is interesting. Do they have different intelligence levels, or is it just because you're a copy? Is the Earth one smarter, or...?
It depends on whichever Pokemon that I use as the base.
Oh. Also, can we have Orin back? I still really want him to recover so I can beat the shit out of him.
But it's been so hard for me to find a Pokemon that can actually fit my 9th tail.
Alright, fine. Keep him until he recovers and then send him as, like, in a couple weeks or whatever.
Fine, but I want a Pokemon to replace it. That fair?
Okay, look, I'm not going to kill him. I just want to beat the ever-loving fuck out of him.
Oh, sure. I'd be happy to do that.
Yeah, no, like... I mean, the others kind of want to execute him. I just want to beat the ever-loving shit out of him. That's it.
I'm actually kind of impressed. Enough that I'm not going to raise this town to the ground like I was planning to originally.
Okay, cool, because that would have sucked. I don't think I'm welcome back at Seashore.
Sucked for you guys. Tuesday for me.
Well, I mean, there's other places we could have gone, but... still would have sucked.
Oh, by the way... I still don't see a kitten.
Working on that.
Look, I said we're working on it. I have if I really wanted to, I do have a favor I could call in. Beating Domino in a bet, kinda. He's pissed, but, if I cash it in, he kinda has to do it. We're gonna try and find one normally, but in case we literally can't, I mean, there's always that.
Well, that was fun. that was enjoyable. So, when are you guys actually going to be coming to the temple?
We're not sure. I mean, we got all this stuff to run. I don't know when we're going to show up for the actual thing. I might show up a little bit just to, pop in and say hi. If I can. I don't know if they'll let me, but hey,
When we can manage the time.
Look, the schedule that's out there is for us to go through this big, long, winding adventure to even find out all of this stuff. So, it's not exactly like we're running short on time, like we're at the end of that, like I'm assuming is supposed to be the normal procedure. We're at the beginning of it, so we're just going to focus on getting a little bit stronger. Because it doesn't seem smart to run right there.
Fair. I mean, sequence breaking, you can do it. I mean, come on.
Well, okay, look. We barely managed to win against one of your tails because he was fighting like a dumbass, and he, almost killed himself. I don't think that us fighting you is going to go very well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd do it if I had to. I just don't think it'll go well.
So he just kind of pauses and looks at you. Could you give me a perception roll? Can you give me a perception roll, Shade?
Yeah, sure.
Someone actually smart.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold the line.
Shade, you see him idly petting one of his tails as he's looking at you very intently now.
Also, no, I'm not going to be one of your tails.
So, you sure?
Yes, I'm very sure.
Because you are... God, the intelligence that you would give one of the copies that I could make. Oh, God.
Okay, look, I'm just going to let you know I am not the smartest person around. I just know how to fight like an asshole.
Which would then let that one fight like an asshole. And I don't even have a dark type.
Gonna speak
So, real quick.
Yeah.
Hello there, Oniko. Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in. Thank you so much for that raid. For those not familiar with Oniko, they are actually one of the players in the Recallers of the Lost campaign that Paint is part of. Also, Oniko, did you see the new card? Did you see it? Here. Just in case you didn't. I'm showing. I'm very happy to play it as much as I can, because it is adorable. But anyways, yeah, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in. You guys have come into the end of our Last Hope campaign. It's one of our Pokemon campaigns. We'll be moving over to our Digimon campaign in a moment. We do lots of tabletop games here on the channel, as well as other games like City Skylines 2.
A generous bestowal.
Oh, we actually made it.
Bararu23 tipped $20.
Raharu, thank you so much for that tip.
Well, dang.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Well, that is the DLC outfit completed. We'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, thank you so much for that raid, Oniko. We got lots of stuff that we do here. So settle on in, hit that follow button, come join us again. And for those already here, go check out Oniko, please.
All right, look, I'll cut out. You know what? Here. First off, you said it's not permanent, right?
No.
All right. Here, I'll cut you a deal. You get Bararu to agree, you sign an agreement, and so long as it's downtime here and we aren't dealing with a crisis or something, I'll part-time moonlight.
You see him trying to keep like a straight face as he turns around, tail swishing, as though he's like considering it. Before you kind of notice him give like a little fist bump, like,
Oh, that tail is gonna give him so much sass.
He doesn't
He's
know what
gonna-
he's agreeing to.
He's gonna regret this almost immediately.
It's going to be great, right? It's going to be freaking great. I
So it did look
suppose I
very
can see about
painful.
such a thing. Well, I also fucking hated that asshole.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I have work I need to get done, paperwork that needs to be done. And, well, I had my fun. So, don't keep me waiting. I want to actually, fight you guys. Full power. Also, Lil Bro, I assume you're here somewhere. Not even coming out to see your big bro?
Is he referring
sorry.
to Kin?
No, he's referring.
No.
Sure.
The symbol.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's right there on his chest. Is the same symbol as the one on Hunter's forehead.
Ah. Well, carry on, Kin, with what you were going to say. Because Hunter doesn't know this guy.
Nah, I'm good. I don't have anything else to add.
As he gives one last look back at Shade. Just out of curiosity, if you guys do end up, making sure the world doesn't end and shit, you seeing anyone?
What is it with everyone in asking this?
I know. I know, right?
Okay, look. Again, I'm just going to tell you the same thing I tell everyone. I literally just met you.
So there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
God.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to tell you the last. I'm going to tell you
Cobalt
the.
knows me.
I'm going to tell you the same thing that I told the last person that went that. If you ask again right now, I'm going to find a bunch of rock-type Pokemon and get them to use Rock Throw on you over and over. Don't push your luck. I'm already barely agreeing to Moonlight part-time as one of your tails if there's literally nothing better to do. Don't push it.
He just smirks before flicking his hand as one of those rings appears over him before it expands and then just comes down, and he vanishes through it before it closes shut.
Seriously, Cobalt, what is it with all of them asking that?
I don't know.
As that happens, Jail's going to pull out the kit and go try to give aid to the two of them, since they're probably gonna need at least some of that.
Yeah.
It's a strong person thing. They seem attracted to each other.
Marie nods as she walks over. Yeah, us warlords, we can't really resist anyone who actually seems either strong, powerful, or actually skilled.
It's kind of like a. It's kind of like a. It's a freaking JoJo reference! Oh my gosh!
Okay, look.
Oh no!
Look, are you telling me that if I want to have a good fight, no matter what, I'm gonna have to deal with someone flirting afterwards?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dependingly, yes.
This is
Unless
like one of my only hobbies. It's one of the only things I like doing, fighting people.
Hey,
I don't want to have to deal with their flirting.
Hey, if you go all the way and just kill everyone that fights you, you don't have to deal with it.
Okay,
Makes sense to me.
Counterpoint. I'm an asshole, but I'm actively attempting to not be as much of an asshole. I don't think that's going to work if I go around killing everyone.
That's fair. I'm just saying a technical solution.
It's not necessarily the best solution, but it is technically a solution.
Okay, and what am I supposed to do about the ones that are far and above more powerful than me, like he was?
Just say no.
I mean, that's what I did, but I still had to deal with the flirting.
Figure out how to kill them. Just
Midnight
yeah,
just
no,
shrugged.
I don't have a good answer for
think-
you on that one.
I
Sucks
don't
to
think
suck, I
killing
guess.
everyone that's going to flirt with me is going to solve anything.
No, you're right. You may just get some other people who you probably don't want flirting with you even more.
Also probably true. Well, hey, look, at least I have an actual, I guess, so long as Bararu, make sure that the deal's on the up and up, because, don't want to get trapped on that, and I think Bararu would be kind of pissed if they did that. So.
And not all the warlords are fawning over you. Just look at Hunter.
I mean, that is fair.
I mean, okay, and second of all, I don't think Hunter wants to be around anyone at all. Why would he flirt with anyone?
I don't know. It's just I don't know how it happens. I mean, like I have enough to deal with Zaya.
Oh
Zaya
yeah, waves
Zaya.
at you from the Zaya waves from the sitting in the stands.
And don't you start.
He just blows a kiss.
If anything, he's more attracted to you now.
Hey, Zaya, back off. I want first chance on this one.
What? Why? Already?
What?
Why? I just met all of you.
I'm saving you some effort.
Look, no, I don't care. I don't want to deal with all this.
All right, well, are you all ready for the spin to determine which DLC outfit was unlocked?
Spin
Yes,
to
sir.
win.
Spin.
Ranger Midnight.
Woohoo!
Nice.
I will get that added to the list. Thank you everybody for your support in helping to get that goal completed, and like I said, we'll get that added to the list and it will be coming at some point. But aside from that, was there anything else, Kurt?
I think this is a good ending spot.
We really need to get all the rest of this DLC list completed. There are several that are missing. But anyways, thank you everybody for joining us today for The Last Hope Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive. I cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around. You can also help out by grabbing some packs of cards or stream loots, or tipping to the channel directly. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.